Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes.
Sunday.
And it's kind of like Schmonday because, I don't know. It's been on my mind all day that I'm going back to work tomorrow, and now we're, like, open.
Yeah.
And we're going to be seeing people.
At least it'll be like a hot tub getting into it, though, because, like,
Yeah.
you're seeing a person every, hour?
It's like a person every hour. I think there's, like, 12 on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that big of a deal, but the routine for the last 3 months now is going to be changed.
Yeah.
You know?
We're all getting there. They just opened. We're in the yellow.
Yeah.
So all the restaurants opened. But
Yeah.
you got to sit, 80 feet apart and wear a gas mask. But they're all open for business now. So I went downtown yesterday to do some banking. And people were out. They're about. All the restaurants were booked. You know, it's not just takeout. And we had a couple casualties in Scranton for businesses. Like restaurants that folded.
Yeah, we did.
And actually, it wasn't the little mom and pop restaurants. It was the big, grandiose, snobby steak restaurant.
Oh, yeah. That's
You know, one of those guys
right.
in town that tells you how much he does for the community? Well, the whole thing folded.
Yeah.
His daughter had a great farm to table, though. It's a shame that closed.
That was a good place.
That was
the
a nice
other
little
one,
place.
they were so snooty. I remember when I first...
Remember you went to apply for a job?
I applied. They called me back, and they were...
And the maitre d' kind of looked you up and down like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here when I came in?
Not eating, apparently.
It was... They weren't my type of people.
No.
You know, like, I'm pretty down to earth.
And I guess people didn't like takeout steaks, which I can't
I
blame
don't
them
know
because
why.
how good could it be half an hour later?
Yeah, and they
So-
always had that air about them. They always, claimed they were the best in Scranton. They just had that air. Like, they were just very kind of...
I'm not sure the community
Arrogant.
wanted to reach out to them,
Right.
to support
Right.
them.
But
But
all the mom and pop shops, certainly.
a lot of them stayed. Yeah,
lot of them
our
did
little
stay.
bodega around the corner
Yeah.
held out.
Yeah,
She's
held
doing
out.
good.
Yeah.
The gas station up the street where we get our stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're still in business.
Our favorite little restaurant, it's called the Back Burner.
Mm-hmm.
They're
That's
doing
open.
very well.
They're
we,
doing
We
okay.
patroned them a lot, and even at work,
Mhm.
we ordered at least once a week for lunch from there. But
And you'd get extra and maybe order.
I
dinner
get extra
for
and
us.
bring it home. Yeah,
So we'd have.
that was nice.
We tried to do. So it's unfortunate when any business folds.
It is.
You know, especially this is a depressed city before any of this happened.
Yeah.
You know, this is just a depressed area. A lot of it's burnt out coal country. So,
Yeah.
but we're moving forward.
So yeah, whenever any type of business closes, that's another hit.
It is
Because
yeah.
it's hard to open a business here in Scranton without getting into politics or anything like
No,
that.
it's very expensive. They don't make
yeah,
it easy.
They don't make it easy.
Everything
and they
that-
should.
Everything that you want to go to, like Target, Walmart, the movies, Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah.
There's 2 cities outside of Scranton, right? We don't really have burbs proper. That's where all the shopping is. That's
Yeah.
where all the hotels are because it's too friggin' expensive to open
Yeah.
a business here.
It is. It's a shame because our downtown area could be
It could be cute.
really nice, and they claim they have this type of revitalization thing going, but I don't know. We've been in the city for a little 6 years now?
I guess
5
about 6 years.
About 6 years
Coming up
now.
on 6.
And I haven't really seen a lot of, change. It's a shame because I really like to see revamping and revitalizing of like towns and cities and things like that. I really, really like to see that.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see what happens.
But
I don't
the
know how
good
we
thing-
got on that subject.
Well, depressed cities have cheap rent usually.
Yeah,
So,
we did luck out on.
We
our
lucked out
rent.
on that because there was actually a bad police event that happened. Remember the there was a murder-suicide down
When
the
we
street
were
the
going to
week
move-
before we moved
right
in.
before we moved. It was like right.
It was right
right
down the
here.
street. So bless their souls, but I think it probably dropped the rent a little.
It might have.
It might have moved the rent down.
I mean, our rent actually dropped.
Yeah, ours went down.
Well, we
since
lucked
we started
out.
Here.
We did luck out. We found an apartment pretty much on the first try. I mean, we did look at a few, but then we found it worked out, and we
It
had,
did. It just
utilities were included at that time, which is very hard to find.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, our landlord came up to us and was like, I have to raise your rent.
It's like it's been
We're
years.
like, it's
sure.
been like a couple years, and it was like $25. I was like,
Any other place I live, the lease said your rent's going to go up
Yearly.
by X% every
year.
year if you stay.
Yeah.
So that's what I had thought. But
And then that was 2 years. And then the third year we were here, I asked him, I'm like, you know what, I like to garden. You know, but we rent, but we have a backyard, as you all know. And he was like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm like, I'll take care of the yard, too. I'll take care of the main, like, what do you call it? Not
landscaping.
The landscaping. I'm not, you know, I can't fix, like, you know, the toilet or something, but the outside, the landscaping of it. So I keep the lawn mowed and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, that's great. He's like, all right, just forget it then. Keep the rent the same as what it was. So he knocked it back off. And then, what was it, like 1 year later, he came over and he was like, I have to talk to you. And I'm like, uh-oh, what did we...
That's it, he sold the building,
what
we're
did
out.
we do? I know, or something horrible, I don't know. And he's like, I'm getting meters installed for the electric. You're going to have to take care of your own electric bill from now on. And I was like, well, okay. That's
fair.
Acceptable.
I mean,
yeah.
we use it. We'll
absolutely.
pay for it.
And then he's like, but you know what? He's like, don't tell my wife, but... And then he knocked $25 off of our rent every month.
Yeah.
So our rent actually
Went
lowered
down
since we started.
Since we moved in.
We have a really good relationship with him.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
We got lucky. I've been very lucky with landlords my whole life.
Yeah, you have been.
I've been good. They've been very hands-off, but not absentee.
Yeah.
So, that's what I prefer.
Yeah. So how are you doing on this Sunday? We kind of just started rambling on there.
I know, but it's a beautiful day. I spent a lot of time outside today. Sunny, 75, breezy, not humid. It's gorgeous. You're going to be in the garden later, right?
I will. I'll go out for an hour or so, you know.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with rambling on? Did I miss something?
I'm just continuing rambling on.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I'm down. I like that.
No, we were talking about our beautiful city because Scranton isn't particularly well known for anything other than The Office.
The Office.
And
coal, probably.
And coal,
trains, maybe.
You know, it's usually no one's destination. You know, unless you have a specific interest in The Office. So, yeah, that's our
Yeah, I mean, it is like that. I mean, it is a beautiful city. It is. And there are things to see here.
Very Gothic. There's a lot of Gothic structures all over Scranton.
And back in the day, I mean, they would refer to Scranton all the time. What was the George Burns show back? Wait, you know, the black and white.
Yeah.
You know, he always went to Scranton, talked about Scranton all the time. And a lot of those old black and white shows, even Sherlock Holmes mentioned Scranton. Like, you know, so Scranton used to be a hub. It used to be a destination. It used to be a pretty decent city back in the day. But I guess, I'm assuming when, like, the coal mines, when all that stuff
when all that folded in the 50s, 60s, it all collapsed.
And we don't even have a train, and it was a major hub for trains. In fact, we have the train station right down here. You can still see all the old rail cars and everything. There's a museum. But we don't even have a train that goes from here, like, to New York City.
No, they've been talking about it for 30 years, and we don't.
I found that to be very odd.
It is odd, but that's...
I mean, a high-speed train from here to New York, you could get there in an hour.
Yeah, you could, easily. Easily get to New York City.
Now there's, like, Greyhounds and things like that, but I thought that was interesting. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. I'm rambling on. Why don't we get on with it? We're trying to keep the videos shorter than 5 hours.
And instead, we just talked for 8 minutes without telling you what this video was about yet.
At all. Well, we thought, you know, obviously, every Sunday we kind of go through mail call, you know, and let you know what came in the mail. I don't know how that ever started either. Well, it started with, like, viewer mail.
Well, you get a lot of freebies and a lot of
freebies
samples,
and stuff,
and you want to show off your haul.
Yeah, it's true.
It's more for you than you, but that's okay.
Well, I don't have to do it.
Well,
people seem interested.
You already got it all together.
All right.
So show it off.
And then Sundays we try to do, like, a wellness tip or discussion or something like that. So we have one of those. So... What do you want to start with?
Start with the mail.
Mail? Okay. Yeah. Get the mail. All right. So, what did we get this week? Funny story. As I pulled into the driveway from being out today doing some errands, I got a notification on my phone that says, "You have mail at the post office box." And, it closed.
Yeah.
And I was like... I could have went while I was out and picked it up, but we have 3 postcards from viewers. But
Oh, well.
I'm bummed that I couldn't share it with you today. But
maybe this week we'll
next
make it down
week.
to get
Yeah, I
it,
mean
or
this
next
week or next week. Yeah, of course. So, okay, so it was a good week for freebies. And as always, like, I do post a lot of these on Facebook if you like to get free stuff in the mail too, and contests and things like that. So check it out on Facebook. But our Suave men's came in. It's 3-in-1 shower gel and shampoo and conditioner all in one. It smells decent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Suave gets flack because it's $1,
Yeah,
but it's okay.
And this isn't bad. They have a new line of men products, and then there's a high value coupon too. So I thought that was pretty good. I did put that on Facebook, and a few people wrote me and said they got it, and then a few people said they didn't get it. So I don't know. Maybe they ran out. Oh, okay, real quick. All right. So Saucony, we got our sticker pack. I know I know that I'm an adult, but I love stickers.
What are these stickers of?
Just different things. If you like Saucony, you would like that.
Oh, okay. If I knew what they did,
I just like to stick them all over the place.
Mm.
This was a very nice freebie from Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray, Nutrish, Bandit got
You got a treat.
you got like a full-size treat
Yeah,
too.
full size too.
That was a very nice freebie. And coupon too. Did you see that? You got a treat. That's for you. That is for you. I'll set this aside. See if he comes up. I don't know.
I doubt
We're
it.
not gonna.
I'm in his way.
Anything.
And like treats. Look at Kitty. He just done turned around and walked. Okay, now we might be coming back.
Okay. What else do we have here?
Keep it
Are
rolling.
there more
I'll
treats
find
in
them.
here? Oh, we got a treat. No.
No, he's
No.
leaving again.
Oh, and this was a very, very fun. No, he does not hate you.
Here, I'll put him on my stomach and people jump up.
Well, here, I won't show it there. I'm just going to show this. Okay.
Keep it moving.
This was a really, really nice thing that I think. I also put this on Facebook too, and I'll repost it because I wasn't sure if it would actually come through, and it did. Each and Every is a fairly new company, and they have all like kind of natural products mostly. And they have a deodorant exchange. If you send them your old deodorant, like used, new, whatever, the deodorant you're using, when you're done with it, save the thing. If you send it to them, they send you the thing to put it in. You don't even have to pay for postage. And they send you a full-size one of their deodorants that's all natural and has no aluminum in it. And what I thought was funny about this is they give you a little guide that goes along with it, and they say if you decide to switch over to an all-natural deodorant, you go through a period of withdrawal. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Apparently your body gets used to that chemical in antiperspirants, that, specifically the aluminum. And when you stop that, you may sweat profusely for a couple days until your body regulates.
I had no idea that was a thing.
I didn't know either, but I'll tell you what, it smells really good, and I thought it was a nice little promotion. If it's something that you wanted to try,
Does it have coconut in it?
I'm not certain if I'm going to make the switch or not, because I do like antiperspirant, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's different.
It's interesting if you want to try it. I'll post it on Facebook if you want
Black
to do it.
spruce and fir scented.
All you do is give them your email address, and they send you a sticker, or like an email that has the postage on it, and then you just stick that to an envelope to send your deodorant in, and they send it to you for free.
Sounds good.
And we got a card from Miss Catbird. Aw. I just think it's beautiful. Look at it. It's so nice. And she sent us some stickers.
Which is very nice.
Someone knows I like stickers. And it's just a very, very nice little note. And I'll share it with you, and then we'll move on. Mark and Steve, your videos give us so much enjoyment, and we love you to pieces. Thank you for being you. Please, 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 you both we hope this finds you both well and having a wonderful day. Love you bunches, Kat. And then she went on to say thank you. I sent her that remember that thing I won?
Thing from what was it? Anime something or other.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. Yeah, the
scroll.
Yeah.
She said that her boyfriend liked that, and so I sent that to her, and apparently he really likes it. Like I said, people who are into that kind of thing
would love it.
Love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
To me, it's a poster, so I'm glad you're getting something.
Yeah, but Kat, thank you. That just like it like boosted my day when that came. Thank you so much. Very, very nice. Okay, so I took enough time out.
All right.
That's all I have for the freebies.
So another direction we go, we've been doing self-care, sort of self-care
We
Sunday
have.
type thing, focusing on different topics. And one thing we've talked about a bit is routine. Not scheduling so much, but routine. And I've talked about it specifically, how it helps me stay mentally well.
Yeah, me too.
Having certain things I do every single day, not at a certain time, but in a certain order. And those things have kind of worked their way in over time, things that worked and didn't. However, there is something to be said for spontaneity. It keeps life interesting.
It does.
It keeps things interesting. It adds new things to the routine to keep it exciting. If I'm going through the motions and I'm staying, let's say for me, out of the hospital, but I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, I'm just functioning, that's not living. That's not thriving. That's not enjoying.
No, it's not. Like when routine becomes like monotony.
Yeah. It's like I don't hate my life, but I'm not loving it. You know, like if that's
you can get stuck in kind of a rut.
Yeah,
so to speak.
It's just too, it's too much. So we looked into a few different ways, did a little scouring, a little Googling, and some thinking of our own, and found some different ideas of ways to kind of mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
These are particularly good for COVID, too.
Yeah.
And they're across the board because not everything is available to everybody.
Yeah.
I would love to mix it up by flying to Italy.
I know, right?
But that's not on the table.
Right.
So, and that's no e-bag. I don't want to get...
right.
I'd be really happy with first-class tickets to Rome.
Yeah. Our address is below.
But that's okay.
Just kidding. I'm just... well,
at any rate, but these kind of activities, different ideas, are things to kind of mix it up a little bit and keep life interesting.
Yeah.
It's been a challenge for me spending most of my time at home, and I think probably a lot of other folks. So...
Yeah. Well, like I have instead of writing it down, I put it in I'm trying to get more organized. I'm going to talk a little bit about this tomorrow on Mondays with Mark. One of the things I did was I got one of these kind of to-do list apps type of deal where it keeps everything. Now, I haven't figured the app out yet, but I've been typing things in there instead of writing it down and trying it out. And so what we thought we would do was we thought we would spark a viewer challenge again, and that challenge would be to try something new every day. Try anything new every day, and start small. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be huge at all. Like the benefits of attempting new things every day. It makes life more interesting, definitely. It brings you out of your comfort zone. It's definitely good for your brain and mental activity and things like that. Challenges. Makes you a little more confident and courageous, and it gives you a sense of accomplishment as well. So we'll do hashtag try, what is it? I'll put, what I'm going to do is do it in conjunction with Facebook. We'll put up some suggestions every day to try something new, and we'll share with you what we do new every day. Just one little thing every day, something out of your comfort zone, something brand new, like whatever. Like it says here, if you're a little hesitant on this, start with something small. For example, take a different route to work. Have tea instead of coffee one morning. Just something different, and then that's on your mind, and it sparks. It gets those good chemicals going.
The juices flowing.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a few that I was able to pull up and that we had kind
of
thought of.
I want to hear it.
Learn a new.
These are some suggestions, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just some learn a new skill. Now, of course, we're locked down. My mother has tried to teach me, at my request, a few times to crochet. I think I could probably do it. But I never got past making the long rows, and then you make that turn to make the scarf. But that would be a skill. That would be something I could do. Yeah,
and definitely doable, too. You could learn it online. You could
watch videos.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look, once you're done with us, search something.
Yeah.
Look for a tutorial.
Yeah.
Anything. You can find tutorials for the most asinine crap on YouTube. So no matter what your interests are. Lately, I've been learning a lot about hair, which is kind of moot, because I don't really have much. But I've been watching hair fails, hair videos, hair Buddha, plug, he's a good channel.
He is.
Bleaching and volume and all sorts of stuff. Today's new thing I'm doing, I'm going red later. Because why the hell not? There's still blonde left in my hair. Reading a new book, you know,
Oh, yeah, a new
something
book.
different. Watching
Yeah.
a new movie I've never seen before and watching it by myself.
And we
Just
kind of
something for me.
started that last night. We saw a new movie last night, a new release.
It was very different. It was, what was it?
Fantasy Island.
The horror remake.
Yeah, the new one that just came out. They did like a horror remake of the TV series Fantasy Island. It was actually pretty decent.
It wasn't as gory.
No.
We rented the unrated version. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. And it was, you know what? After we switched up our routine because we normally watch the same thing every night over popcorn.
Yeah.
We usually watch one of those like ghost hunter shows and we enjoy it and everything. But what I had found last night when we put that movie on, I was really into. You had to say, "Look, it's time to go to bed. We have to watch the rest of it in bed."
Yeah.
I was really into it and interested and kind of more alert almost in a way.
Yeah.
So it did spark something.
I was
there.
more engaged with it. It wasn't as chill. It was more exciting.
Yeah.
To have the movie on.
It
in the
was
background.
a good experience, and I mean, more normally I know it's just a movie, but it was different for
Yeah.
us to do that.
Yeah. And there's other things we've done too, like something simple. Like remember we would go to Wegmans. It's the nicer supermarket around here. We don't have like a Whole Foods.
Yeah, we switched it up.
And we get fruit.
Yeah,
A different fruit every time we went that we had never heard of.
Yeah.
Didn't know what it was, couldn't pronounce.
Yeah.
And we would try it out. And sometimes it was great and sometimes it was disgusting. But it was just trying something.
we used to
a little
do so much.
I know, but now it's, you know,
It is
whatever.
Alright. Anyway,
It's getting boring. And any writers out there, last one, I had a college professor who said this, if you're a writer and you can't get started and you want to write the great American book, I'm kind of over it now, I just like talking, write 1 page a day for a year. In 1 year, you'll have 365 pages.
Wow.
It might not be a finished book, but it's easier to go back and edit than it is to start
Yeah.
it. So just a page.
That's a good idea.
A page every day, and then you'd have it. Hell, if you did it for half the year and quit, you'd
Yeah.
have a novella, something, you know, you'd
Yeah.
have something to work with. So, just another idea to get creative juices
Those are
kind
some
of
cool
flowing.
ideas. You know what I think would be cool?
We'll put some-
Switch it up, do something new. Learn, like, one of your favorite phrases, or, like, I don't know, some type of, learn one of your favorite phrases in another language. Just the phrase.
Mhm.
Doesn't have to be learn another language.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
I know
Like,
how to ask where the bathroom is in like 4 languages.
do you?
Well, where is the bathroom? Spanish, ¿Dónde está el baño?
Wow.
French, où est la toilette? Toilette? Chantal can correct me. And then, wo ist die Badezimmer?
Oh,
That's German.
Nice.
That's the only important thing I need to know in 4
Yeah.
languages.
I know.
Languages
love
are
you
stimulating.
In 2 languages. I
Mhm.
love you.
Mhm.
And ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich in German. Je t'aime, I think it is
Je
in
t'aime.
French.
Oh, okay. Je t'aime. Oh,
Te amo
Que te
is
amo.
Spanish.
Que te amo.
Te amo is Spanish. I had years of Spanish in school.
I don't know. It's just something fun to switch it up, and it's something new.
Yeah,
That's
something
all.
a little different
And
than...
you have a lot on here, so
We can put them on Facebook.
yeah, I'll put them on Facebook. Like maybe I'll put a couple up every day, and then we'll share with you what we're trying new every day, and definitely share with us if you're trying something new every day too.
Mhm.
So we'll put it out there. We'll do a little challenge.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how it goes. Let us know what you're doing. We'll tell you what we're doing.
Yeah, the hashtag is try something new every day. I believe I looked it up, and that was what the trending one was. So, but
Mhm.
I'll put it on Facebook.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
cool. Well, you can put a hashtag in the description, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
do
put a
that,
tag in the
too.
video.
That'll be cool.
Well, I'm excited to color my hair, actually.
Are you?
Because after we're done filming, I'm going to put the color in and then edit and everything.
Ah.
But you're flying solo tomorrow. So if you are
I
going to see it, you
am.
won't see it till Tuesday. Which reminds me, as we're, I guess, kind of wrapping up,
Yeah.
lives. We wanted to kind of put it out there.
Yeah, we wanted to ask your opinion.
Lives were something we had toyed around with doing weekly. Once a week, so there's a dependable day where you can come and see, and instead of having a video, we'll be here live,
Yeah.
probably an hour, the usual thing. There was 3 days we had picked that we'd be able to do it. It was Sunday, Tuesday, or Friday. I'm going to put a poll on our community board, so you can do it there. Of course, you can comment below if you think one day's better than the other, or if you're even interested in having it live every
Yeah.
week. I think the thing was a few people did, but let's
Most
just make
peop-
sure.
Yeah, most people were like, yes, that's a great idea. Do it, the same time on the same day every single week.
Mhm.
So we thought we'd leave it up to you. What day would be the best?
Yeah, because
So either Sunday, Tuesday, or Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the idea of you putting a poll up. That's exciting.
Yeah, I've never used the poll feature, so we'll use
I
that.
can't do it on Facebook. I've tried to, and I guess the way our page is set up, you can't do a poll like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna continue to look into that.
All right.
Well, you guys know how long it took me to even find a randomizer.
Yeah.
I mean, anything technical like that, I'm like, try something new. So I'm gonna learn something new on Facebook. What will it be? I don't know.
Well.
All right. Well, I like that idea. I like the challenge. I like the poll. I like the topic.
Good. Well, then I'm gonna call that a high note to end on.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Well, thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe, hit the like button and the bell on your way out so you'll get the alerts. You can follow Mark and I. We faced each other earlier taking pictures. It was so awkward.
We did a photo shoot. We needed some new pictures, and I know we were like this.
We were this and this. I'm like, we never look at each other. It's so weird. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and contact info is all listed below. Thank you again, and you will see Mark tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Maybe if our relationship wasn't so boring, we could have done a little better with the pictures. I don't know.
Well, then you better get on point and spice it up.
Thank you so much for watching. It was so great spending time with you. For real, it was. No, it was. Anyway, but most importantly, remember, stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, everybody. All right? I'll see you next time. Ciao! Bye.